your tips on how to, make sure that our content is just, not there out to bring traffic. It's actually turning that into visibility and, bringing in leads for the companies. How can we make sure that?
I think there are two aspects to it. One is really good writing, because I mean anyone can get content generated by ChatGPT, but you getting it ranked over SERPs or AI engines is very very difficult, unless and until you know the prompts that can get you there. Even then, you have to do some round of editing, and you cannot rely on those kind of content. I think the expertise matters. So, for example, when I work with the client, having subject matter expertise, for example, if you have worked in the domain, you would understand the nuances, you would understand the pain points of the people you're dealing with, and your content is written accordingly, because I understand who my prospect is, who my end audience is, end user is. I understand what kind of place they are coming from, what position they are coming from, what is the immediate problem, why are they searching for this tool, or even for factors, why are they searching, what stage of the funnel are they in. I take all these factors into account, and then we write content accordingly, where we are answering their questions. We highlight, this is your problem, we understand that, this is something that you can do. And I'm not just going to give you one option, I'm going to give you 5 different options to do this. I'm also going to give you a DIY approach. If you want to do it yourself internally within the company, if you think you have a department who can do it internally, I'm going to tell you this as well. You can do this. But if you think you cannot do it internally and this is best left to experts, these are the options that you have, and we do it best. And we honestly talk about our client offerings. If a client does not do X, we would not say X. We would say client does YZ only. But if the client does it YZ perfectly, we are going to talk about it. The idea is to give helpful content. The key to getting rank on SERPs and getting AI visibility, according to me, is because I'm trying to help the user. I'm not trying to sell my service. I'm trying to help them get from point A to point B. Now they could take any of the ways. They could take a boat, they could take a bike, or like if it's on water, or they could take a aeroplane from point A to point B. I just want to show them a way that is gonna get them quicker, and make it easy for them. Even if they are going to take the they're going to swim across the river, I'm going to show them the easiest way to swim across the river, so that they can do it themselves. The idea is to be as helpful as possible, and I think that is what Google recognizes. When you're doing helpful content that helps people get to their end point, that's what gets you there. And I think that's what worked with the brand that we worked with. It got them leads as well. So yeah, because we are doing helpful content, it creates impressions. So if, for example, if I'm giving a point where you're swimming across a river, or you're not taking a water bike or something like that, you're swimming across the river, and I've helped you there. And when they grow up a bit and they think they can take a service, they would know, they would recall my brand, because
Hmm.
they have seen me offering tips to them. So I think that's how you win in the long term. It's a long term game. Content is never a short term game. It's always a long term game.